Alright, hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Now, yes, in today's video we have a brand new 120 gallon reef tank. It's actually a 160 gallon system. So basically one night I was on Facebook Marketplace, found this 100 gallon fish tank, 120 gallon fish tank. I sent the person a message, ended up calling her husband who knew a little bit more about the tank, and then went ahead and picked it up the next day. Very easy, pretty simple. I'm gonna go ahead and post up some pictures right now of what the tank looked like when I got it. As you can see, it's a little bit crusty, it was a little bit dirty, but it literally cleaned off in like 30 minutes. Like, it barely took any time. This stuff came right off with a razor blade. Use some vinegar to get the hard water deposits off the overflow and like the outflow jets, and it really came clean very easily. It was no big issue, which I really appreciated. I was expecting it to be a little bit more of a problem. I ended up getting it for 300 bucks. I don't know why the duck literally just barked. Anyway, back to what I was saying about the tank. So I went ahead and got the tank home, got it all cleaned up, and then it kind of just sat there because I didn't have all the equipment. Then, thanks to Current USA, Carib Sea, and aquatic experts, I was able to get the tank basically all ready to go. My plan is to take my 55 gallon reef tank, move it out of that area because I need to finish painting that wall. Once the tank is moved, I want to put the new tank in, put all the stuff in, get it all pretty, and obviously it will come to life. Now, I already have the protein skimmer that I'm going to use on my other tank. I'm looking into getting new protein skimmers just because I'm not sure if that old one is big enough, but I'll find that out at a later date. But right now I have the tank, the stand, the lights, all that stuff, the return pump, all the plumbing for the tank, the sump. I have basically everything I need to set it up. We're not going to set it up in this video though, because like I said, I still have to move the 55 gallon tank, and it's a lot harder than I expected to make 100 gallons of salt water. So I have a 100 gallon basically like stock tub. It used to be my koi pond actually, and I'm going to fill that up with clean fresh salt water and then kind of do the transfer. It's going to be a big process. It's going to take like a whole day, but I'm going to go ahead and run you inside real fast and show you the new tank. So here is the new aquarium, but before I show this to you, I want to go ahead and throw you back to some of the products I'm going to be using in this tank. First up on the items that came in was the Current USA return pump. It includes everything you need to have basically a Wi-Fi controllable return pump. You'll see that all set up on the tank. Next up was a package from Aquatic Experts. They sent over a whole bunch of stuff. We got a fine polishing pad right there on top. They also sent over their filter first pad, which I've used a ton in the past week. It's a bonded 2-layer filter pad which gets crystal clear water. They also went ahead and sent over some water conditioner, and then the most important part of the new reef tank, their 7-inch washable filter socks. Now I have a filter sock holder, and as you can see, these guys slide right in. Next up was a box of Life Rock from Carib Sea. This is 20 pounds of their Life Rock shapes, as you can see. A whole bunch of different variety. It's man-made, so it's not taken from the ocean, and that means it's very custom. There's a lot of like frag holes in it, so you can place your frag plugs in. A little bit was damaged in transit. Luckily it wasn't that bad, and it came in a ton of different shapes. I cannot wait to aquascape with this. Next up, I bought 3 bags of Carib Sea Hawaiian black sand. I use it now, and I just need some more. I also went ahead and purchased a 100 watt Eheim heater to go with my Eheim 200 watt heater, because we will need more wattage in the bigger tank. Then for lighting, I took the Current USA 4-foot light I already have, so I went ahead and got a second 4-foot light. So this right here is the first look at the new tank. It is 120 gallons, it is 4 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet, which makes it a really good size for a reef tank. There's a built-in overflow right there, which runs down the back to the sump, and then there's the return nozzle right there. It's Euro brace along the top, so there's no middle braces, meaning it's very easy to work in, and it has this nice kind of reflective black glass on top. I don't know, it looks really nice, but on video it just reflects stuff, which is kind of annoying. Anyway, in the back, as you can see, the plumbing is all PVC, and it just runs down to some unions, and it runs straight down into a filter sock and then into the 40 gallon sump. There's nothing in it right now, but there'll obviously be the protein skimmer and all that kind of stuff in here very soon. And then we have the return pump chamber. Right there is my Current USA return pump. It's the one we just opened not too long ago. And then back in this empty corner will be where the auto top off system is, to keep the tank always at the right level of water. So yeah, that right there is the new tank. As you can see, it's a nice size, and it has a pretty nice black stand down here. As you can see, it might need to be touched up in a few spots, but this black stand is in pretty good condition. And overall, the tank was pretty well taken care of. It was a little crusty when I got it, as you saw in the pictures, but it came out really nice. So yes, this is my 55 gallon reef tank. As you can see, the walls are not finished being painted, and that's because we're moving this tank. So this wall right here is where the new tank will be going, and it's just going to be replacing this 55 gallon tank. So we're replacing this tank, putting in the new tank, and then we can get more fish and stuff. And I think it will be a great new reef tank. All these fish will really enjoy the extra space, and then it will just allow me to get more fish and some more coral. That's actually the reason I purchased that yellow tank not too long ago, is because I already had this tank and I knew I was going to be upgrading soon. So I bought this yellow tank knowing I was going to upgrade. That's kind of why I bought it not too long ago, because I wanted to kind of get it, used to everything and, acclimated to this system before I set up the new system. So now all of this is obviously a mock-up because this isn't where the tank's gonna be going. But I went ahead and did some work with the rocks. This is that Carib Sea Life Rock, and I think it turned out really, really nice. Lots of arches and shapes. I think it'll provide the fish with a lot of space to swim around, and I think the coral can be placed in a whole bunch of spots on it. And then I'll obviously use some of my existing rock work to aquascape this side of the tank. Anyway, that is gonna be pretty much it for this video. I'm really excited to get the tank set up and stocked. The ducks are so loud. I'm hoping to do a few more tanks. I already have 2 tanks, so maybe 1 more. The ducks are screaming, but that is gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.